This is Module 1, Lesson 16, and we're working on putting all of our knowledge about decimals to solve some word problems. Before we begin, let's go ahead and do a little bit of fluency to review. So this first problem is 3/10 divided by 2. So another way you can think about this is if I rename the units and I place it, remember, if I'm looking at 2 ones, dividing it by 3/10, I know that that's not going to go in evenly. So I can also rename it as 30 hundredths divided by 2, and then that's a math fact that I know. 30 divided by 2 really easily is 15. You can also solve this using the standard algorithm. 3/10 divided by 2. Add as placeholder 0, that doesn't change it. So my answer is 15 hundredths. Okay, you try the next one. Pause the video while you work it out. All right, and my answer both ways is 18 hundredths, no matter how I do it, the standard algorithm, and using the place value chart. Okay, here's another one. You try this one. Okay, I know that 5 can go into 6 one time, and 1 times 5 is 5, and that leaves me with a remainder of 1. So I'm going to carry that over, and that becomes 17. 17 divided by 5, the closest I can get is 3. I'm going to add a placeholder 0. It doesn't change anything. My original number was still 6.7. But I know 5 times 3 is 15. And that leaves me with 2 left over. So that 2 carries over here. And now 20 divided by 5 equals 4. And here that same work is shown, but using the standard algorithm. The only thing I need to make sure I do is bring up that decimal. So 1 and 34 hundredths. Okay. Let's try another one. 58 hundredths divided by 4 using the place value chart and the standard algorithm. All right, here it is in the place value chart. Now I'll work it out using the standard algorithm. 4 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract, and I get 1. Bring down my 8. 4 goes into 18 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract, I'm left with 2. I'm going to add a placeholder 0, which doesn't change. This is still worth 58 hundredths. It just has a 0 on the end. 4 goes into, bring that down. 4 goes into 20 5 times. Don't forget my decimal. And they match. That's a good sign. Okay, this is the last one. 93 tenths divided by 6. You try it. Okay, here I've solved it out using the standard algorithm. Let's see how I do on the place value chart. So I'm dividing by 6. 9 divided by 6. I can go make one group of 6 when I have 9. When I subtract them, I'm left with 3, so that 3 is going to carry over here. It becomes 33. 33 divided by 6, the closest I can get is 6 times 5, which is 30. That leaves me with 3 left over, and I have a 0 here. So I'm going to carry that 3 over. 30 divided by 6 is 5 again. One thing I forgot to mention is that really the trickiest part of this whole problem is changing 93 tenths into the standard form. Knowing that 93 tenths, that means it's all squished in here, and I actually have to move this over to the ones column. So it's actually 9 and 3 tenths divided by 6. So don't let that trip you up. Okay. We are going to start the application problem in a new video.